Hey gang, welcome back to this rainy day here in Farming Sim 22. Now the rain's supposed to stop at around, let's have a look, 12 o'clock I'm pretty sure from memory. Yeah, probably about now. But it doesn't matter anyway, we're going to start seeding. We're going to start planting our wheat field. You can see 1st of September, that's where we got up to last time out. And we can see that we are ready for planting wheat. Our field is ready, we know that. Is there much seed in here? 269 litres. We're going to use a brand new Fendt today. We're going to take it for a spin. And we're going to start seeding our field. Then that should pretty much take us into the next month. We're going to go to, October? And we're going to see if we're ready to harvest beans. So we got a busy couple of episodes coming up, all the way up through winter when we're going to be starting to sell our produce. Now I'm going to try and hang on to the soybeans till probably mid next year is when it looks like the best prices are for soybeans then. And that's it. Let's kick into the episode. Alright, so we've got 38% left in the actual seeder itself, and we want to just switch our soybeans, don't we, to wheat, please. Yeah, that is the wheat symbol. I still get my, yeah, that's wheat symbol. I get my wheat symbols mixed up here and there sometimes. We're definitely doing wheat still. Let's get a bit of zoom out too so we can see. And back it up, back it up. Now, let's just check the jobs here for a second. Is there any other jobs we can get these guys doing while we're off doing this? Weeding? I don't really want to send them to do weeding. I'd love to be able to send Gary or Rachel off just to do a couple of baling jobs for me. But we've got plenty of our own work to do. I think we're going to lower that. And is that it? Is that starting to seed? No, it's not. You need to actually go. Hey, that's it. Oh, this is going to make light work of it compared to the old Zetor. Oh, wasn't that sad? The Zetor's actually gone now. No longer is the Zetor around. So this won't take us long at all. This thing pulls through at 15 kph. Oh, this is getting this done quick. I might have to buy some more seed at some point as well. Okay. Yeah, there's this lump and hump here. I should have taken that out before we actually started sowing, but it is what it is. Do a couple of the headlands for us too here. And then I think it's not going to be long till those soybeans are ready to go. I was tempted to actually, if we just look at this quickly before we crack on, I was tempted to buy this planter or seeder. I was really tempted to get it, but it's 3 meters as well. It takes a fair bit more, and I don't know, does it take fertilizer as well? It takes fertilizer also at the same time, right? So I think it does anyway. Does it? Is that what these bits are for? This here tells me that's I don't know. I don't know what some of them you get. They do seeds and they do fertilizer. I don't know what that symbol is. But in the end, ultimately, I thought we've only used this twice, and both times on the Zetor. Therefore, I think it's a 3 meter seeder. I think we'll be fine to keep using this for a while. I think, especially with our fields aren't enormous fields at the moment. It's going to be different when we have to plant some grass, but I might even persist if we get a big field for grass, because you only really need to plant the grass once when you have a grass field. But as far as seeders go, this thing works beautifully with this Fendt. which I've got to be honest, I am absolutely loving this thing. It is a beautiful tractor to drive compared to the other. Like even the Fiat seems a bit sluggish and a bit like slow to get through gears and stuff. But this thing, oh man, it is beautiful. It just feels good, and it's less horsepower as well than the actual Fiat. But I'll do probably one more strip on the headlands as I go up and down, and then I'll just do up and downs, I think. But I feel like there's no need in dragging this out for you guys. We'll just straight up get into a bit of tunes and start playing the game. Wow, 8% left in. I think we've just perfectly measured that. We should have enough to get through these last couple of strips. I accidentally drove in. Look, I did another little chunk out of the field. No, that's okay. It's not gonna matter too much. I was a little bit annoyed, but it's okay. Little chunk's not gonna matter here and there. There is a little strip on the right hand side of the field that if we got enough seed left at the end, I will fix it up. You can see just going down over near the just in front of the tomato greenhouse. You can see there's a little strip there. Might be hard to make out, but it's there. All right, we're down to 6%. It'll be down to 5 shortly. No, we're still, yep, 5. There we go. That's all right. Measured to perfection, as my old man would say. You should have seen I went and helped Dad. He's been concreting parts of the driveway. There's like a bridge that runs over a creek going into my parents' property. And I was out there helping him concrete part of this driveway because he's extending it so he can get the race truck in and out because we've got a big semi-trailer for the race truck. Anyway, it was a huge part of the bridge section that had to get reconcreted and fleshed out. And he was so proud of himself when the truck came up and they poured the concrete in and it was just to perfection. They had no concrete left in the truck, or no cement left in the truck, and the cement height was just perfect. So he was absolutely he so wrapped in himself. It was so funny to watch. Right, we'll just get that little strip over there. Oh, you left that. No, you can't. If you're going to get that little strip, you got to get this little patch. You went up too early. Better. See the strip I'm talking about just here. Beautiful. Good job, Fant. That's your first job on the farm, and you just handled it with ease. Right, we might actually just back this up this way. All right. And then you can just park there. Right, so field is sowed. Good time to do it during the rain. That was my next question. Is FS or Farming Sim or Giants, are they looking at doing irrigation for farms at some point? Because it seems crazy we just rely on the rain, or I guess that's a part of the role playing, but it'd be good if we could have some sort of irrigation systems we had to roll out and use bore water or something like that to start watering the field, or even just use the tankers to water the field. I don't know if that's a thing or an option. Maybe it is. Someone can tell me in the options below what the go is, but it seems crazy that we just rely on the rain now and then. Alright, so our field has been planted. Do a bit of a save here. So we check that. I don't know if we can see. Yes, we're wheat back in the ground, okay? Maybe these guys will employ us to come and harvest their fields. Could be quite good. Look at that, field 59. Definitely needs to be plowed at some point. Actually, let's check the grow states. Oh, they're all the same as us. And field 50, that's a wheat one as well. Okay, what other fields have we got here? Because it seems like a lot is grass. Is there any barley fields? Oh, there's a couple of barley fields. All right. Rob Mather, you scared the absolute bejesus out of me. Welcome to the ham house, mate. I'm doing it like it's a live stream. I always forget that. It does it to me every time. Okay, that's barley. Rob Mather, welcome. Canola. Okay, there is a lot more fields than just grass. No oat fields. Might not be the season. There's a few corn. Okay. There was a corn one right next to us anyway. No, field number 4. Sunflowers. Only one. I wonder if this is future expansion down here. Only one sunflower field. Soybeans, yeah, our field, and these guys, and we're the smallest soybean field. Ah, damn it. We're definitely going to hold off selling our soybeans until after these guys have sold all their produce. Taters, field 21 is taters. Beets, oh, there's a couple of beets fields. Wow, that used to be a grass field. Sugarcane. No sugarcane. That's something I do want to check. I want to check out all of the products. Cotton. Okay. Sorghum. No sorghum. Alright. Crops. We might be starting our own vineyards at some point too. Poplar. Any poplar? No. I guess. No, there's no poplar. Okay, that's very interesting. Plenty of grass. Look at all the grass. Actually, there's less than there has been in previous years on the map. And oilseed radish. No, we're not worrying about that. Let's go have a sleep now. Yeah, everything will be fine. Eggs are fine, that sort of stuff. House will have to get put in at some point. I keep saying that, but I'll get around to it. Sleep till 9. Oh, there's a beautiful little balloon. Gone. Alright, bills have come out for the day. Loan interest will have come out. Oh, there's the balloon back. Loan interest of only 41 smackaroos, so that's not too bad. We're into the next day of September. Do we want to check sales? Ooh. Is that a telehandler? Yes, telehandler. Oh, look at this. Tedder. For $8,000. I mean, we do need a tedder at some point. We just don't have the money at the moment. You know? Yield bonus at 73 at the moment. Lovely. Okay, field's looking good. Eggs, so we got another pallet there. Good job, chickies. Do you need a top up of food? I don't think so. We'll leave them for a bit before we fill them up. I think we might run out of grain before next harvest anyway, by next year. How are you guys doing for water? Plenty of water. Thought there would have been some Tomiatos out the front there. And honey? Always like to check it. Honey's looking good. Okay, well, I think we just go through to the next month, do we? Let's check the prices of things just quickly. We are towards the end of September, so silage is ramping up now. That's good. Straw will be ramping up as well. We're still going to wait. We're probably going to wait till after we do our harvest to sell off a lot of our product. Eggs are looking good around that time. So around our harvest time, which is October, November, it looks like the eggs are the best to sell around then. What are the prices now? Wow, the restaurant's buying them for 2,000. 2.5 is probably the best prices. Wow, yeah, okay, so it's starting to come up here. Well, we might sell some eggs soon. Maybe we can buy our Zetor and pay off our loan. You're not going to get that much for eggs, buddy. What about tomatoes? January, February, let's show the prices. 8. And they can get up to 1,000. So they're down at this end. Wow, they're really down at that end. Yeah, okay, they're right down the bottom. And then what's our last one? Honey. We don't have a lot of honey. But, oh, honey sells for a fair smack, doesn't it? That's around February. Show current prices. 1.7 at the farmer's market. Okay, it's probably just sitting at about this price here, which is, okay. Yeah, about this price. Yeah, that's about right. What do you want to do about that Zetor? It's hard. It's hard to know because I'd really like to buy it. Forage wagon's still for sale as well, and then now you can get this machine harvest. No, telehandler would be very good. We don't need it yet. We don't really have animals and stuff yet, so we don't really need it. This thing, it's 48%, so it's normally about $16,000. Look, we spent a bit of money last time out. We can't just keep spending money like that. As much as I really want it, it's just not in our current bank balance. I think we're just going to sleep another day. Drag these over here, please. Drag this one seems to be kind of in the way as well. Just put that there. Okay, so we got 4 stacks of eggs. That's not too bad. We should put that undercover as well. It's just been sitting out there for months. Yep, we're doing another, actually, what jobs? Let's check the jobs first. Before we go and have a nap. Weeding. Baling. You wouldn't believe it. Like, it would be good, but we're trying to move away from a lot of, baling jobs. Alright, so this is potentially the first month that we can harvest. But as I said, I think I planted late, so it might not be till the next month that it's going to be ready. Although, what do we think about? Look at our wheat, already germinated. Ready to harvest. Oh, yes. Oh, it's going to be a great October. Look at the deer running through my fields. Get out of it, deer. All right, what are we going to use? Yep, tomatoes. Let's just check. What is this? A cultivator appears. Oh, cultivator for 8,000 now. Okay, and a Corio's 1275 sea trailer. No, nothing we really need. The forage wagon's still for sale. Forage harvester, sorry. Well, we lost the Zetor, but that's okay. We couldn't afford it anyway. It's a beautiful day for harvesting. Let's just check the weather to make sure we're not going to run into any problems today with the weather. No, looking pretty good. Pretty Gucci for the rest of the day. Let's get in our brand new combine harvester. That might be a little bit difficult to get in and around there, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Yeah, actually, probably should have done that a little bit better, shouldn't we? Ooh, we might have to actually pull that baler out. I love this kind of stuff where you got to kind of move machinery around to get other machinery out, and it's actually really cool sort of role playing. Okay, you don't need to be hooked up like any other way. Is there a reason why you're struggling to pull this? Oh, okay, I know why. Because we didn't have it all connected up. And we had the brakes auto locked on it. Makes sense. Oops. Crashed. I've just ruined the brand new Fendt. Well, it's second hand anyway. This is not a great way of parking either. Yeah, it's not going to stay here though. Okay. It's just going to move there temporarily. Alright, let's see if we can sort of shimmy in here. We're going to have to get that trailer out also. So we need to put the front loader attachment back on the Fiat. Can you swivel that around a little bit further? Somebody's put a rock wall here in the way. Maybe you can just give this a bit of a shove. There we go. Now was some... Oh, this is fantastic. We're gonna have to drive up the back here, that's fine. Oh, I'm absolutely... The upgrades we did last episode, absolutely chuffed with that. From zero, we've gone from literally, what do we have? Do we have $5,000 in the bank? 1,000. And the ute. Let's go up this side first. Look at that. Oh, it's magic. Like one day we'll have a even better, bigger harvester, but I really feel like this thing's going to last us a long time. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, give me all those beans, soybeans. So people can have their soybean lattes and their lactose-free stuff. All right. These bushes are quite in the way, aren't they? We've really gone right up to the edge of these bushes. This is actually going to take a little bit longer than last time out. It would kind of be good to put Gary or Rachel on it, but I'll do it all myself. We don't need to see Gary or Rachel for a while. We'll just come up here, and we might actually just give ourselves a little bit of turning space. By doing a couple of headland runs up here, I think. Nice, good turning. All these people sitting in their homes having a lovely coffee on the weekend mornings can watch Farmer Ham harvest his soybeans. They'll be thinking, ooh, can't wait to get some of those fresh soybeans for my soybean lattes. Alright, we want to do a couple of these runs like this, just so we can give ourselves some turnaround space up this end of the paddock. A bit of a different camera angle, isn't it? Running from the front here. One more, just to get past the tree. Alrighty. We might have to employ the same tactic down the other end as well. Just want to check the settings on the harvester. Enable straw swath. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Straw is not available for current crop. That's what I wanted to check. I'm still learning all that kind of stuff, you know, what gives straw, what doesn't. I'm pretty sure we're... Is that turned into like a mulch? We can mulch that in or something? Is that a thing? I'm unaware if we can mulch that in and use it like as a fertilizer or not. I'd love to hear. I'd love to know. Maybe I can consult the help manual, the farmer's help guide. Oh, look at that! You love to see it. Not long ago, we were just harvesting that, and it's all back in the ground. Watch out, dear. Oh, I think that's enough. Me zipping and zoodaring about, and chatting your ear off. It's time I sip on my coffee, kick back, relax in the cabin of my brand new harvester, put some tunes on, and we can all sit back, relax and enjoy it. Well, I've just had a grin on my face from ear to ear this whole time, just absolutely enjoying every aspect of utilizing this brand new harvester, heading back over, you know, moving the paddock around to get the trailer out. Oh, excuse me, a bit gassy. Maybe I need some soybean latte. Yeah, so just everything about it, you know, going back, moving the tractors around, getting the trailers out, parking things, back in the harvester, you know, unload the soybeans into the trailer, which might I add, we could fit a lot more soybeans in. That trailer has a lot of volume to it. I'm contemplating, I don't know what to do with a lot of the soybeans. I don't think our silo is a multi one. We can't just put mixed products, mixed grains in there. So I'm not even going to attempt it just in case it's not a thing. I'm thinking we just leave them in the trailer. Look, if worse comes to worse and we manage to pick up a big harvesting job, I'd like to pick up a big harvesting job now that we don't even need to lease the equipment. Not that that's a bad thing, because generally leasing the equipment doesn't really cost you much, but if it's our own equipment, I can get Gary or Rachel on the harvesting while I just run the trailer and tractor. And if it's a big job, we could make a bit of money on it, you know. And so I'd happily do that in our new with all our new equipment. So yeah, I should put my camera on for you guys so I can just have a chat so you can see me. And you can see how actually happy I am with this playthrough and how it's going. Right, let's get the auger out. I mean, the auger, isn't it? I think that's what it's called. So 3,500 on the first one and close to 2 on this one. So a good sort of, what, 5-ish thousand litres? We'll have a look in a sec anyway. That's probably maybe half a trailer load. Just under half. Let's just have a look. Let's bring up the jobs list. Are there any? Well, there's a ploughing job. We could send one of the guys off to do the ploughing job. I could buy that new plough that I wanted and send them off to do that, couldn't I? It's worth 1,800 bucks. Every little bit helps. What field is it? Field 21, which is up here. It's not a very big field at all. We've done that field ourselves, actually. I'm too excited with everything else going on at the moment. Right. So that is our soybean field harvested. Done in the bank. We've got the soybeans there ready to sell off. We're going to hold on to them for a little bit. I tried to do a bit of cockpit cam in the harvester. Whoa, wasn't that fun? I got this sturdy sun visor in the way though. I'd love to move it. Now watch out, because you're quite high here. You don't want to clip that that roof. Are you going to back that in? Yeah, I'm going to back that in. Seeing as harvesting is probably done for a little bit. Oh man. It's the tank's got a good size to it, 3,500 litres. You got to be happy with that when you're first starting out. Harvesting. Alright, you've just dinged it up. Yeah, there's probably going to be lots of dings on it from the wall. I want to try and get as close as I can while giving myself a bit of room to get in to drop off the wheat whenever we have to drop wheat off. But I think that's heaps. Okay, you can back it up like that. Do you want to lower the header a little bit as well? Good job. Plenty of space. Alright, let's head back over. Let's frolic through the fields. Lovely. Needs rolling. Okay, there's another job for us. We might get Gary or Rachel under that at some point. Or we might just do it. We can do all the sort of our own maintenance at the moment ourselves because we don't really have a lot going on. I'll tell you what I might do. I could put Gary or Rachel on the plow job for the other field, but I want to check if you guys know, should I be, after the soybean harvest, should I be mulching that field? I don't know if that's a thing. Right, is there a cover we can put on this? It should be N, I think, if it's got a cover, doesn't it? I don't know. G for trailer. A, tip side, change control speed, toggle cruise, select camera, select next to a honk. I don't want to honk. I just want to put the cover on. Maybe there's no cover. Might have to do like an upgrade or something to see if we can put a cover on it. In the meantime though, I think we'll just park it down in here. I'd say it could be getting sold off sooner rather than later. Let's just check. No, don't bring that up. Hit the wrong button. Let's just check the prices again for soybeans. I was going to say maybe we should put another wheat field in just to really double up on the wheat, but I think we'll put another production in. Maybe we'll put, oh, we don't have a sunflower header, but maybe we'll go, what, sorghum? Planting, we can't plant sorghum either, not until April or May. Surely it doesn't grow that quick. Does it grow that quick? No, it'd be like a full year. Huh. Oats? No, oats is in the same boat. We'll have a look in a sec anyway. Let's just check the prices of the soybeans again. Right, so definitely peak time is here, just before harvest season, right? Makes sense. And you're looking at about 2-3. What price is it now? 1-2. So you're losing $1,000. Yeah, it's well worth us holding on to these. Yeah. We are October. How much was in there actually? Almost 5,500 liters. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to that, I think. Definitely. Okay. I think we just go up and have a bit of a sleep now. It's 12 o'clock in the day. We're not gonna worry about mulching or whatever we have to do to that field. Just walk up and see what it says. This one will need rolling. Okay, perfect. I love how it tells us that. Weeds growing. Alright, so that's definitely going to get a plow. I don't know if this stuff gets mulched though or not, but if anyone knows, let me know in the comments below. Unless there's the help guide tells us. Does the help guide tell us? Let's look at seasonal farming. No. Okay, we don't want that. Cultivating, plowing, harvesting, liming, fertilizing, mulching. Here we go. By applying a layer of biological material on top of the soil, mulching improves your soil and therefore the yield of your crops. Use a mulcher on stubble after harvesting crops before you cultivate the fields. This works for any crop that leaves stubble. You will gain a bonus on your yield. Okay, so we don't have a crop that's left stubble. Right. Gotcha, good. So we would normally see a little stubble hanging out of the ground. We don't have that, so we're going straight into plowing, which means we are going to have to buy our plow. That needs rolling, right? I'll get Gary or Rachel on the roller to do that next time while we plow. I think we're going to have to. And we're going to have to buy the plow because I sold our other plow. Exciting stuff to come. And we got plenty to do on the farm. Next episode, we'll probably be looking at selling a lot of stuff and so on and so forth. Are you going to sleep? What is it? 1st of October. We have to think about when we're going to be planting. Wheat we're not going to plant. Barley we're not going to plant. So the next planting seasons are going to be up here in March. So we've got some time to get this field ready anyway. We could have a sleep. Wonder if that should be rolled first. Stay tuned for next episode where we become more decisive and less indecisive. I'm not going to sleep because I just want to roll this before we sleep one night, just in case we get a growth spurt and I can't roll it anymore. Stay glued to your screen, gang. Thanks for joining me today. Oh, look at this. We are going to be doing a lot of selling in the next couple of months, so probably next episode actually. We'll probably be selling a lot. Okay. What did you do that for? Let's put that there. Which means that's got to be sold off so we can load the trailer with all this stuff. And all the eggs. There's going to be a lot of money made from those. Thanks for joining me today, gang. Bye for now.